Have you ever wondered why fluorescent substances glow under UV light? Brace yourself as we delve into the captivating world of fluorescence. Picture those highlighter inks that make your notes pop, or the glowing stars you stuck on your ceiling as a kid, or even the vibrant neon signs that light up the city at night. These are everyday examples of fluorescent substances, and they all share a common, magical property. This property is known as fluorescence. It's a fascinating phenomenon where a material absorbs light at one wavelength, then re-emits it at a longer wavelength. In simpler terms, it's like these substances swallow up light and then spit it back out. But this time it's different, it's glowy, it's radiant, it's fluorescent. Interesting, right? But how does this happen? What makes these substances glow when exposed to UV light? Stay tuned as we unlock the science behind this luminous mystery. To understand why fluorescent substances glow under UV light, we need to delve a bit into the world of atoms and energy levels. Let's start with the basics. Everything around us is made of atoms. Atoms, in turn, are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. The electrons whirl around the nucleus, which contains the protons and neutrons in specific paths called energy levels. Now let's bring in the concept of light. Light is a form of energy. When light hits an atom, the atom can absorb this energy. This energy absorption causes the electrons to jump up to a higher energy level. But here's the thing. Electrons prefer to stay in their normal, or ground, state. So, after absorbing energy and jumping to a higher level, they quickly return back to their normal state. This is where fluorescence comes into play. Fluorescent substances have a special property. When they absorb ultraviolet light or UV light, their electrons jump to a higher energy level. But, as we know, electrons don't like to stay in this excited state for long, so they quickly return to their normal state. But what happens to the energy they absorbed? Well, it has to go somewhere, right? That's where the glow comes in. As the electrons return to their normal state, they release the absorbed energy in the form of light. This light is what we see as a glow. This glow isn't always in the UV range, though. Fluorescent substances can transform the invisible UV light into visible light. This is what makes them seem to light up under UV light. So in essence, the glow you see is just the electrons in the atoms of fluorescent substances returning to their normal state after absorbing UV light and releasing the absorbed energy as visible light. So, the glow you see is just these atoms returning to their normal state. Fascinating, isn't it? Now that you know the reason behind the glow, let's look at how we use this phenomenon in our daily lives. Fluorescence isn't just about pretty colors, it has numerous practical applications. Take highlighters, for example. The bright glowing ink is fluorescent, helping your eyes focus on important text. Security ink used on money and official documents also employs fluorescence. Under a UV light, these inks reveal hidden images and details, providing an extra layer of security against counterfeiting. Neon signs are another great example. These eye-catching displays use fluorescent gases to create vibrant, glowing colors that grab your attention. But it's not all fun and games. Fluorescence plays a crucial role in research in medical fields too. It's used in microscopy to highlight specific structures in cells, helping scientists understand the intricacies of life itself. And that, my friends, is the science behind the glow of fluorescent substances.